Yo, what up? Where the homies at? What's going on? How's the mic sound? Dwayne, what it do? Bones, what it do? What up with y'all? How's everybody's Christmas going so far? Hopefully everybody's good. We chilling. Felicidades, felicidades. Yo, look at the viewy. It's dark now, man. I've been at the beach all day. Hugo, what up? Manuel, what up? True Power, what up? Mike sound nice. Shout out the Late Show. Silver, Merry Christmas back at you. Who else we got in here? Dwayne, what it do? Yeah, it is a beautiful beach, man. That's that piece of beautiful land I would love to have, you know, live by the beach. What up, though, man? A lot to talk about, man. I've been seeing what's going on X and shit like that. No hitchings on the Shakur Teo card. That's bad news, man. That's sad and bad. Sad and bad. Did y'all see Boziana saying that Shakur spars light heavyweights and drops them? Lord of mercy. Yeah, man, that's what he's saying out here. That's what he's saying out here. Shakur dropping light heavyweights. Crazy. I wonder how true that is, man. What's the light heavyweight name? He probably tight right now. Scared they talking about him and shit. Like, damn, Bozy about to put me on blast. Let's see. I'm using my laptop, too. I want to see the comments. Got to be talking about Khalil Cole. Oh, wow. Could it be Khalil Cole? Bones, I didn't see the Wilder interview on Cigar Talk. I seen a clip where he was talking about, you know, where they asked him, obviously, about the AJ fight. That's about all I seen, truth be told. Wow, what did he say? Anything good? Was it anything good? Yeah, bad motherfucking R, player price. You know what it do. Por Toro. We out here, man. I miss y'all, though, man. I miss y'all. I miss talking my boxing, man. It's so much to talk about, right? Like, I seen Hitchens say he's officially off the card. It's a dub, so he's not going to be fighting on the Shakur card. I see Keyshawn calling out Devin. And I don't even know how to feel about that one, and I don't know how to react about that one either, because it's like, would he really take Devin coming back for his first fight, moving up? Is he like that, that he would take Devin as the first fight coming back, moving up? That's what I want to know. B. Paulie, what it do? Michigan, stand up. Gino, Merry Christmas, back at you. Okay, he didn't say much, nothing good. He was talking about his kids and wife. Hey, man, when you get to a certain age, that's all you think about is the family, man. You done ripping and running. At least that's how I feel. But who knows? Earthquake, what up? What up? Damn, you already saying shaking my head? What you shaking your head about? It's fucking Christmas, bro. It's Tito Vols. Shout out to Tito, man. Sponsored Border Wars not once, but twice. He sponsored for Border Wars 18, man. Salute Tito in the chat, man. I wish I could like upgrade you somehow, man. You the man. Shit. Bucky Rogers. Who daring to be great? You talking about Keyshawn? Yeah, nah, that'll be dope if he moving like that. Because we see Shakur talking about Dev being too big. And I see Keyshawn taking shots at Shakur talking about, oh, I'll move up without a catch weight. So, you feel me? I like that. I already like that. He taking secret shots. It's up to Shakur to see that. Earthquake saying Hitchens dropped the ball. Yeah, from what I've been seeing, it ain't really Hitchens. He said he accepted. Jermaine says he accepted. But Hitchens is saying that Jermaine was trying to hit him up via cell phone and whatnot and find out about how much money he was being offered. So maybe Jermaine wasn't happy with the money. I don't know. But it always comes down to money. That's the sad thing. It's always about the money. Bucky Rogers, Merry Christmas, though, Ness. To you and yours, man. Salute, man. Merry Christmas back at you. Hopefully you having a good one. You know? Ain't no gifts exchanging out this way. We just relaxing, enjoying the good weather, enjoying the beach, chilling. Africa and Keyshawn gonna duck each other after a face-off. It's nasty. Dre Day 666. So I don't think that fight gonna happen anytime soon, Dre Day, simply because Africa's already re-signed with Matchroom. Matchroom already wants Keyshawn. So I feel like I don't think they're gonna do nothing, man. I don't think they're gonna really damn, I can't. See, I wish this thing lets you invite people, man. You can only invite one person, and that's if you do it ahead of time, right? Like if you put like, oh, go live together with Tone, for instance. Oh, the green screen, I'm good off that. Let me see, what's this? Change the background up. Oh, that's one of my pictures. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't even know the green screen works so easy. This is pretty dope. I don't be really fucking around with the mobile. You know, I'm a desktop type of dude. But yeah, Eddie wants both those fighters, so I don't think he's gonna make that. I mean, what I seen Eddie saying is, oh, we would like to make Keyshawn versus Lewis Crocker, because he knows that's how he could get Keyshawn to sign. Sign with me, I get you a title fight, then I get you the Haney unification. And by then, you know, in a perfect world, Keyshawn is ready, because he got that one tune-up, Lewis Crocker, that he needed to get acclimated to the weight. So maybe that's how it goes down. Who knows? Who knows? But, yeah. What's this? Lenses. Man, they got a lot of stuff here. I don't ever use all this, but we good. We don't want none of that. Hey, Feliz Navidad. I see the Cotuis. Shout out to Otto. Otto, man, we got you a fight. I can't believe Otto gonna fight. Hopefully, Yancey don't switch up, because being truthful, I did see, what's his name? Mikhail, he hit me up. Mikhail hit me up. Told me everything is everything, and he plans on coming back. Bill Haney, I see Bill Haney praising his son, saying nobody has done what Devin has done in modern boxing. Oh, Wizard, man, where the freak you been at, man? That's crazy. Oh, Wiz, man, you been supposed to got with me, man. I've been told you get with me after old boy in the community, wink, wink, told me you hooked him up, man. You know I need that special delivery. I need that special. Yo, I quit drinking too, man, so I'm out here no drinking, no smoking. I decided I wasn't even gonna smoke out here. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. Since I went so many days without smoking, I'm not gonna let my tolerance get as high as it used to be. And I'm gonna try to keep that rookie high. You know that rookie high where you get the munchies and you get paranoid and just two toads get you so high. So I ain't smoked since I left, and I ain't gonna smoke out here. Now I ain't gonna lie though, there was someone smoking at the restaurant I was eating at, and I'm just like, damn, I need to ask him, let me get some. I ain't gonna front, it was smelling too good. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, why am I even not smoking, right? Like, why am I not? People drinking, why am I trying not to? But at the same time, I don't want my tolerance to get as high as it was in the past, man. I was just chain smoking. Right now, 2 totes put me on my ass. Who's this? Let me see. Dre Day said, did you see the new Ring top 10? What do you mean top 10? Top 10 pound for pound, top 10 welterweight rankings. What are we talking about exactly? Because Ring's top 10, what? That's what I need to know. Yeah, what up, Wiz? I see you, man. What up? Is you back? Is that shoulder good? You ain't get them stemmies. He ain't get them stemmies. Look at the rotation on that with the stemmies. Lord of mercy. OC the boss said, damn, no knows that you went live. Let me share that in the chats then, man. I don't know why some people get a notification, some people don't. But hey, I'm sending it to my little groups, and hopefully people get it now. But shout out OC, man. Merry Christmas, champ. Merry Christmas. Mars said, just tuned in. What we talking about? Really, we just talking, you know, general boxing. I've been seeing a lot of shit going on. I've been seeing the Keyshawn. Jermaine Ortiz hit me up. You know, he want to do an interview. I guess he not happy that the fight fell apart. So yeah. Hey, Polo Buck said he appreciate the holiday show. Yeah, man. Christmas, man. Time for giving, man. And listen, there ain't no me without you guys. So we definitely had to have at least a Christmas show. Say thank you to the people that got me to 250,000 subscribers. Let me see where we at now, man. Every day we growing. Right now we have 250,238 subscribers. So salute to everybody rocks out with us day in and day out. Let's see. ThaBoxingvoice says, peace to the community, Merry Christmas. Yes, sir, man. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their time with their loved ones. Ain't nobody solo dolos, no Scarfaces with no Manolo, without no Manolos, right? Get with your family, man. Tell them you love them, you know, and enjoy the holidays. Rocky Rodriguez, what up? He said a new way in Junto in a few days. That fight dead on arrival, man. That shit DOA, man. Nobody talking about that shit. That shit getting zero push, too. Everything on my timeline, I promise you, everything on my timeline is fucking Anthony Joshua, yo. AJ done went viral, bro. See what a win do? Imagine he'd have beat Andy Ruiz in New York City. I mean, obviously Andy Ruiz ain't the star that Jake Paul is, but god damn, bro, Jake took Anthony Joshua over the top. He really did. Everything on my timeline is AJ. Men talking about AJ and how they women just seen AJ. I got men talking about, yo, I'm English. I got the English accent. I'm from Woodruff or Woodruff or wherever the fuck AJ's at too. Bro, everything is AJ. Women talking about how they never heard of him and how they didn't know of him and how it's been this long that nobody told him about it. I mean, yo, AJ is truly going viral, man. He really, really needs to consider that Deontay Wilder fight right now or any other American fight that he could get that could move the needle. Because, man, the kid's stock has risen tremendously, bro. I also seen that crazy-ass Clapback Thursday. Oscar is out of control. And I get it. I guess he's like, yo, going for shock value with all the, you know, because he does a lot of dick jokes. Everything is a dick, showing a dick, hiding a dick, Snowman's dick popping up. The dude loves some penis, man. I don't know what's going on with him. But shout out to him. You know, shout out to him. I watched his Merry Christmas clapback kind of song. So yeah. OC says, yo, same to you and the fam. Champ. You already know. You already know. G Walls, happy holiday. Fight family with the salute emoji on a $5 super chat. Salute to you, champ. We appreciate you. We really appreciate you. Earthquake with the Merry Christmas TBV fam with the Christmas tree emoji. Hey, OC said I need a fight, big fella. Hey, man, that's what you get. You shook that round one fight. Now you out, man. We gotta see what shakes and who pops up for you, man. Gotta see what happens, bro. Right now, I'm not even thinking about that. And truthfully, no one in your age bracket has hit me up just yet. So, you know, even though I'm not thinking about it, doesn't mean I ain't working. Dre Day, pound for pound, number 2 in the chat. He says, Africa been out here ducking Ness. Ring, pound for pound. I ain't gonna say he was ducking, man. He was in negotiations. Obviously, he was trying to get a better deal and ended up re-signing a Matchroom. Hopefully, that was a better deal than his existing Matchroom deal. But yeah, man, we got to see what's going on. From what he say, he signed. And I spoke to Jermaine's manager, and they you know, I told him what Hitchens said, how you know, he feels that Jermaine wanted more money and that Jermaine was complaining about the money, and the manager say that's not true, but you never know, man. These dudes don't want to tell you that they're the reason the fight fell apart, you feel me? Tay Doe said, I got some miles on a bike at the beach today. Was raining like crazy in LA. Hey, I've been getting occasional tropical showers, and I got the miles in. I've been getting my steps in every day and doing push-ups, but not my 100, man. I gotta try and get to my 100. But I've been at least trying to keep the streak of doing the push-ups every day. Attorney Bailey, what up? Oh, yes, I remember. He says, Ness, met you at Border Wars in ATL. Great show, Merry Christmas. Salute, Attorney Bailey. I remember you, man. Glad to see you on the live. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, man. Polo Buck say, AJ's so damn viral right now. These females going crazy for that dude. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. And good for him, you know, because it ain't fake. It's organic, you know. They truly vibing with him. He didn't have to do no extra shit. All he did was knock out Jake Paul in proper fashion. And he blowing up. He really is blowing up, man. I hope Matchroom can capitalize off that. If they take him back to the UK for the next fight, they just fucking up. There's no way Eddie Hearn and other people in Matchroom are not seeing the way the internet is reacting to AJ. There's no way AJ isn't seeing how the internet and the women are reacting to him. The time is now, man. The time truly, truly is now. I hope they don't drop the ball. I would take that Wilder cherry and pop that real quick. What we got? Rocky said, AJ Wilder, I've been wanting that fight. Me too, man. Me too. I just hope that, again, that these people understand that the time is now. You right about that, though, Dre Day. AJ is getting double taxed, and Brian Jennings was in the comment section saying that he fought in the UK and they took his money straight out from the UK. So, you know, you do get taxed in America and in the UK, so that's tough. It probably, to him, he probably, man, fuck that they like me at this point. He had the back half of his career. Why give up so much in taxes? So I could Check, check, check. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? We back. Back. All right. I don't know how that went out, man. I even bought these new mics for y'all, man. Look. I bought this whole new little mic, Rode mic, so I don't know what happened there. Really don't. Hold on, let me put this back on. Alright, it's gonna fall. Fuck it. Hopefully it don't mess up again. Alright, where we were left off. Yeah, OC fumbled that fight. We got fans always win. Merry Christmas, by the way. Salute to you, bruh. Merry Christmas to you, the fam, and everybody watching. OC the boss said, bruh, I don't want to go up in weight, man. I put too much work in to come down to 215. Now, I respect that. I do respect that. I know that in the past it sounded like I didn't, but it wasn't registering with me, you know, and I'm just thinking like, oh, the rematch, you wanted the rematch, now you don't want the rematch, but, you know, it is round one that can't make 175, so I get you. You know, once you got 175, why go back up? But it ain't that much. I mean, at the same time, it just wouldn't be for a belt. Like, you could still beat round one at 175 like you did the last time and let him weigh 181 or 182, whatever he weighed in. But, hey, man, that's on you. I mean, round one moved on, even though he hasn't signed up either. So that was another reason that OC didn't want to take that fight, because round one wasn't really moving as fast as OC. OC was ready to get shit locked in. Fans always win, says Wilder done. That's, yeah, I mean, look, we not asking Wilder to win. We asking AJ to beat Wilder in front of Americans. That's it. If he can't do it, he can't do it. Elsewhere says almost 50% in taxes. I know. So I read somewhere he lost like 37 million, bro. That should be a crime. I don't even understand how they could take $37 million from anyone's earnings. Anyone. That's, again, man, the government is the biggest gang of all time, bro. They got shit on smash and they doing whatever they want, and you just got to go along with it. Yeah, I don't know how we had got muted earlier, man. That shit, don't get it. But, hey, we back. Shout out Polo Buck with the $2 super chat. Told me I was muted. We back. We back. Yeah, taxes need to be capped. I'm with you, man. I've read somewhere that Fury moved from London because they raised the taxes on rich people. And he allegedly moved to some city where the cap is $220,000 versus the $2 million they was gonna charge him, which is crazy. Again, how they charging you millions in taxes is crazy. We need something for that. We need a new system. And then, what is they doing with this $37 million they took from AJ, right? Like, we don't even get to see that. And I'm not saying us as Americans, I mean us as taxpayers. Where's it go? Like, really, where's it go? You could build a whole new fucking city with $37 million. Shit don't make no sense, bro. Don't make no sense. I mean, $37 million, you could make $37 million homes. You could make, I don't know, more than $500,000 homes. It's just, it's crazy. It should be like a house, right? Like, if you, like the way capital gains is, like if you sell your house and you make profit, if you put it into another piece of property, you don't lose it. Like, so they should have told AJ, like, look, we're gonna take $37 million, or you gotta invest it into this. At least you don't lose. But they banging motherfuckers in the dome piece. Yeah, they said they sending them taxes overseas. Yeah, I don't know what overseas, but they taking taxes out in America and in the UK. That's the issue with them UK dudes. And, you know, Americans too. You go over there and they charging you taxes over there and over here. So I don't know how we get around that, man. Honestly, I don't. Angel Padilla, what up? Is you fighting on border wars or what? Angel. Merry Christmas to you too, fam. Appreciate you, man. What up with you? Yeah, man. Salute to everybody. Yo, Wild Horse was wilding in Lubbock and Super Mac's brother hometown and shit. Crashed into a car, drugged the driver. It was crazy. I sent it to Max. It was a reel going viral. Jared Anderson saying big news is coming. I wonder what. Hopefully he gets a good fight. You know, I wonder, you know, who's, like, is Top Rank still fucking with him? Because he's a James Prince fighter, and, you know, we don't even know where Keyshawn is at. Is he still with Top Rank? He's a James Prince fighter. Troy Isley, no longer with Top Rank. He used to be, or may still be, a James Prince fighter. So I don't know. We got to see what's going on. They getting rid of the fat, that's for sure. Oh, Wiz talking about border wars in Orlando. I mean, in AZ after Orlando. I don't know, bruh. I'm hoping Orlando is jumping and better than ATL, so I could kind of make it a home in Florida. You know, just keep it in Florida for at least 2 or 3. I also got, obviously, Wisconsin that maybe we can do in June, so we got a summer date out there. Who's training Keyshawn? We don't know. He left the good old team of Bomac, man. Shout out to Dre Day with the question. He said, Polo Buck said, what do you think about Jake and Logan got the media machine playing recovery? I mean, look, that's what they're good at. They're good at social media, so they're gonna do what they do best, right? I seen the clip of Logan going viral, telling AJ he's lost every round and shit like that, and what is he gonna do? Then AJ comes out and slaps his brother around and gets a knockout. So let the machine work, man. At the end of the day, we don't want Jake to disappear. Look at what he just did for Anthony Joshua, not only in finances, but in popularity. And then Bumgarner, I seen that she is now the newest female to have the most watched fight. So, you know, it is what it is, man. He's doing his thing, and he's helping people along the way. But I seen that Joe Rogan clip, and Joe Rogan might be right, man. You know, Jake has already made a substantial amount of money, more than enough in boxing than the average boxer, and more than the average popular boxer. So does he really need to be getting hit like that? You got your jaw broken in 2 different places. That shit could do something to you. Hey, Dre, I told y'all, man, Jake moved them numbers. I'm actually shocked they only did 33 million, but that's also because it was late notice. You know, AJ was a late notice replacement. If they would have gave that proper promotion, they would have did crazy numbers, man. Crazy. Kurt says the Jake hate is a little extra. Yeah, man, I'm not a Jake hater. I'm a Jake supporter. I picked against him because I know boxing. You know, these crazy people that are out here betting money on Jake. Listen, my bookie app says that I bet 20 on Jake, but that wasn't me. Let's be real. You know, one of the listeners is like, yo, can you bet this for me? And sent me the 20. I put it on it for him, and he lost. But my account says I bet on him because it was through my account. But I'm a Jake supporter. I just picked, you know, the right way, you know. Yeah, I'm with you, Kurt. He's a popular fighter fighting. I mean, he's a prospect fighting popular fighters. And if he would have been fighting dudes like Andre August and that dude rolling, we gonna complain. You can't make boxing fans happy, man. You can't. Especially not if you popular, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, Tank is a different story. He just don't move right at all. At least Jake just moved right in the sense that he gave us a real fight. Tank don't be moving like that. You know, he gave us the Ryan fight with clauses. And, you know, it's one in a few. You know, we just wish there was more from Tank. But normally, we don't want the popular fighters to die out, right? Like, we need them to carry the sport. We need them to put on the big events, man. Luna Glider with the Merry Christmas and a salute emoji. Salute to you, man. Right back at you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, man, so we can get more people up in here to chop it up with us, talk some boxing. Let me see. We've been live already 33 minutes. Time flies, huh? Can't believe it's been 33 that fast. Duke City Specialist, Merry Christmas to you, champ. I appreciate you and each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? Can't wait to get back to it. I'm back on the 29th. We're going to be back live and talking some boxing. But we still doing that right now, man. We just can't take no calls. Yeah, oh, Wiz, you right. He said, how's the food been out there? Ain't no nubeta. Food is excellent, obviously. You know, I fuck with Puerto Rican food, and I just been portion sizes. I haven't been overeating, and you know, I'm still not doing no sweets or nothing like that. I did have a cookie yesterday though. It was Christmas Eve. I'm like, I could have a cookie. Actually, two, a macadamia and an oatmeal raisin. But outside of that, yeah, no sweets. I'm not doing the M&Ms every night. I'm not drinking juices and sodas. Again, yesterday was Christmas, so I had that one soda and that two cookies with the dinner. Dinner meal was the Christmas meal. You feel me? Since I ain't have no pies, you know, usually if you with Mom Dukes for Christmas, there's gonna be a pumpkin pie, apple pie, some sort of cake or something. You know, if you Spanish, you're gonna get that flan, that tres leche. None of that was around, so, you know, I had the oatmeal cookie and the macadamia cookie. Honestly, the macadamia wasn't even worth it. That shit was not Insomnia. Insomnia has to be the best cookies in the world. I haven't found cookies better than that. Don't talk to me about Crumble. They don't compete. They can't even like compare. Okay, Rocky, I see you. Pasteles. Yeah, pasteles ain't nothing wrong with that because I'm pretty sure that's plátanos, right? I'm pretty sure that's plátanos. It's a vegetable and then it's filled with protein. So, but remember, I can't even eat red. I mean, not that I can't eat red meat, but my doctor asked me to slow down on the red meat. If I'm gonna eat it, do it like once a week. So I just been avoiding it altogether. Anything she told me to do once a week, I just threw the shit out the window, you know. Blueberries, bananas, man, fuck it. Why even buy it if you can only eat it once a week? It's gonna go bad, you feel me? So I'm not fucking with a lot of shit. I've been eating a lot of tilapia, salmon, shrimp, chicken, and that's basically it. Tiff treats are fire, they my favorite. I never heard of those, I'm gonna have to check those out. I never even seen a store called Tiff treats, so that's definitely new to me. Dre Day says, I hate that milk cake. Nah, tres leches is the shit. Yeah, shout out to Old Wiz, he said chicken and fish is the way. Listen, I've been told that, right? But like, y'all know how long I gave up the M&Ms, I gave up bread. Like I said, I reduced the red meat. I don't eat pasta. And I still ain't losing visceral fat. Like, I'm still at 222, 224, 219. I fluctuate, but I stay in that range. And I'm not eating no sort of added sugar at all. Definitely no white sugar. So I don't know what it is, man. Like I said to start, maybe I really got to start doing sit-ups. But I was hoping to, you know, shrink the waist, as Star would say, without all that, you know. At least deflate that motherfucker by eating healthy and small portions, but it is what it is. Rule in the 504, Merry Christmas, back at you. Champ Levine, Merry Christmas. What up, what up? Mick Doonin, what up? How much cardio you doing? So I'm doing just the 10,000 steps plus, right? Like some days 13, some days 15, some days 14, some days 10. Like yesterday, everything was closed, so we didn't get to walk as much. Not everything was closed, but it closed early, so we didn't get to walk as much as we normally do. So I just did right above the 10,000. But on a typical day, I average, let's say 13 or 14, 15,000, something like that. That's the cardio. But again, I've watched, man, dozens of videos that say that's all the cardio you need to do. That's all the cardio. As long as you eating healthy, you know, that's kind of all the cardio you need to do. But I guess I got to do more. What I don't like is when I go to the boxing gym, that's when I get the 219. So yes, cardio is effective, but I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose fat. So I don't want to get bro, when I fought in 2017, I was 217. Last 2 weeks ago, I went to the boxing gym 3 days in a row, and I was 219. And I don't want to get too thin. You know, I want to stay a little bit bigger. Ooh, always said most days we think we're doing a lot and it's actually not enough. Yeah, man, I guess I gotta step that up then. Ooh, Rocky, you wildin'. He said do hit cardio and that's keep you swole and you lose. I don't know about all that. Mick, I've been eating hella protein, bro. When I'm not fucking up and I'm doing everything right, I'm having my protein shake in the morning, protein shake at night, plus my Nueda, minimum 40 grams of protein each meal. I'm eating 6 eggs a day. Believe me, my protein intake is there. My protein intake is definitely there. And my carbs, I'm keeping those down. The fats, I'm keeping those down. You know, I'm not eating more than 75 grams of fat per day. When I'm home, though, you know, it's harder to track your numbers, your macros in the real world if you don't have some sort of app that could tell you what that food is. But, you know, when I'm eating my Nueta, all the numbers is there, so I could just put it into my diary and it keeps track. Attorney Belly said, chop some wood today. Crazy workout. Man, you sound like the boxers who be, you know, chopping trees and shit with the axe back in the day. Yeah, I did that. I'm doing that, B. Paulie. Remember, he said you need to let your body actually use the food. Don't eat for 10 or 12 hours. So I got a smaller window, right? Like, bro, I'm waking up 6. I'm not eating that first meal till, if I'm home and wifey's there, she making my eggs sometime around 12, between 12 and 3 p.m. So then I'm eating my other 2 meals before 8 and 9. And I'm getting digesting for 2 hours before I go to bed. So I'm not eating and going straight to sleep. I'm giving my body 2 hours to digest that. So believe me, I'm doing everything right except the extra cardio y'all talking about and the sit-ups y'all talking about. Yeah, I heard that up top, Pierre, AJ gained over 2 million followers in 2 days. It's crazy. Yo, people got to understand Jake is a powerhouse, man. He brings them out. And I think that is going to be clear now because of the AJ story, right? Everything he's done for AJ. Carb manager, Mick Doonan says carb manager. I've been managing the carbs, man. I'm telling you, I've been managing the carbs. Use card manager and you can scan everything free. So are you talking about I can scan meals I'm buying? Because remember, I'm out here, so I'm not eating Uber. I got to buy. You telling me I could take a picture of it and it's going to know the size and all that? I don't know. If that's what you're saying, I might have to download it. What he said here. Official Bud vacated the belts. Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah, B. Paulie, I'm certainly doing that, bro. I'm eating. My window to eat is less than 8 hours. Like some days, like I told you, some days I don't even eat till I'm done with the show. Y'all see that? So that's 3 p.m. So I gotta hurry up and have my other 2 meals by 8 and 9. So, you know, we really talking about 6 hours window to eat those, you know, 2 other meals, or all 3 really, because if I start eating at 3, I got 5 to 6 hours before 8 and 9. So yeah. McDonough says that's a free app and it lets you track every meal and everything. Yeah. I seen Pacheco versus Hamza Shiraz. What you think? So that was going to be my show. I was not going to recap the AJ weekend. And then I seen my timeline. So we ended up doing the AJ weekend recap. And I didn't even do the Pacheco Shiraz. But I like that fight, man. It sounds like a good fight. Yeah, so I'm told though, Wizard said if you up your cardio while you're building muscle, the fat loss will take place. Building muscle burns fat along with sufficient cardio. So I'm not being too hard on myself because I feel like once I get back in a weightlifting gym, that's gonna help, because he's right. If you build muscle, you burn more fat. I'm just waiting on Planet Fitness to put out that New Year's resolution sale where they waive the $50 annual fee and you can sign up for $1. Then I'm getting in there, because I'm not paying that $50 fee. I'm cheap like that, man. I don't feel like I should pay that $50 fee when I know every year they waive it for New Year's resolution sales. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to wait on that. Yeah, C-Dub, you ain't lying, bro. It's the women. They posting AJ crazy. And listen, there's more women in the world than men. So that word is traveling. It's traveling, bro. You know. East Coast says, Jonas, do you think Picasso has a chance? I don't think he has a chance, because he dude ain't even faced a former world champ, bro. And then they got the nerve to put that shit on pay-per-view. I hope he gets the upset, but nah, I really don't think he got a chance. Rico from Naptown, Merry Christmas with the Christmas emoji. Ness, hope you're having a wonderful holiday. Snowflake emoji. Hey, man, I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a great holiday as well. I cannot complain, bro. Anytime I'm in these countries, I'm happier. I ain't gonna front. You know, I know this is my life. I know whether it's 5 or 10 years from now, I'm gonna be living in one of these countries, man. I'm gonna be doing my show from DR, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, somewhere. I gotta get a spot. I wanna sell my shit and move over here. It's just better. It's just better. Every time, it's always better. Every time I'm in these countries, I just feel happier. Life is better. Food is better. The way of living is better. Cost of living is better. And since I work from home, I can still get that U.S. money, man. I really need to make that change, but it's hard with these dogs, man. I got these dogs, and it's not easy. You know, luckily I found a sitter, and we was able to take this vacation. Normally my son is the one that watches the dogs, but you know, he stood in Vegas. We are now in Florida, so we had to find a sitter, and that's the biggest issue. If they were like normal dogs where you can travel with them, but these particular dogs, it's hard for them to breathe, especially 30,000 feet in the air. Shit, the other day I seen a French bulldog. They had to give him the oxygen mask on an airplane because he was about to die. Imagine my bulldog. So that's the biggest issue, is how to relocate the dogs, right? They can't fly. So it sucks. I need to find them a good home, but I know that I don't have the heart to do that because I know how tough it is to take care of these dogs. It's like having a child, right? So the last thing I want to do is give them to somebody, which they would be coming up. My dogs is expensive, you know. I got a tricolor brindle with blue eyes and, you know, like grayish blue hair and white. My white one, she ain't cheap, you know what I'm saying? I caught her from a lady that spent all the money to buy it and then she couldn't take care of it, right? Like, I got her so young. The lady bought her 2-3 weeks later. She's like, nah, this ain't for me. And that was my best friend too. My best friend had a black and white one, like you only really find black and white in Atlanta. And he got rid of that shit in a week. And that's the last thing I want to do is give my shit to somebody and they end up in the pound. Because you know what happens in the pound. They put them to sleep if they don't find a home. B. Paulie says, I got a 10-minute ab routine you can do 5 nights a week before you go to sleep. 6-pack guarantee. First of all, you darker than me, and I truly believe that's genetics, right? Like darker people cut up easier. Troy Isley, Timothy Bradley, Terrence Bud Crawford, cut up easy. When you look at like a Berlanga, a Cotto, they don't look the same. The bodies don't look the same. Andy Ruiz, the bodies don't look the same. But my issue with the abs is getting down on the floor. I'm gonna be real. Like, I could do the push-ups, and even that is hard. I have to find, I don't know, I gotta push myself, man. I gotta push myself to get down on that floor. It sucks that I had to stop because I was already on a routine before going to Panama for the stem cell surgery therapy because I was doing 100 sit-ups every fucking day, man. And I know that ain't 1,000 like what Timothy Bradley used to do, but it was better than the nothing I'm doing right now. East Coast says Shiraz by destruction. I don't know. Maybe I'm leaning Pacheco because of what he did to, because what Hamza did to Berlanga. But I also feel like Pacheco's more seasoned than both Shiraz and Berlanga. He's had better fights. He's been groomed better by Matchroom. And he's more of a boxer. So we'll see. We'll see. What? Okay, he says, I don't get 10,000 steps every day, but I average 10,000 per week. Per day in a week. Okay, so some days you do more than the 10, so it helps you out. Yeah, I guess that's the same, right? As long as you get in your 70,000 in a 7-day week, it really don't matter how you get it. I'm not really sure, because if you're doing 70, which is almost not impossible, it's just mad hours, but I guess it works. I guess it still works. It's all calories being burnt, so shout out to you, Rocky. I know you in training, man. Don't get hurt, man. Don't lift no weights. Don't hit the bag too hard. We older now, man. Be efficient because we don't want you getting hurt. We want to see that Chino fight, man. B. Paulie says, what about what you drinking, though? Are you drinking stuff with calories late at night or in the morning? Nah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say genetics. The way I'm eating, I should be disappearing. I'm gonna be real, like, bro, from the time I wake up to the time I eat them first plate of 6 eggs, all I'm drinking is water and coffee. Water and coffee, and my coffee has no sugar. Remember, I'm not fucking with sugar, and I haven't been fucking with sugar in so long, especially in my coffee. That was one of the first things to go, was just the tabletop white sugar. That shit went out the window a long time ago. It could be genetics, it could be old age. You know, I'm older than a lot of y'all, so it's gonna take longer to get cut up. He says, can't forget about them liquid carbs and calories. Yeah, I'm not doing none of that. Like, bro, I mean, I've only had one meal today. One meal, and it was vegetables and chicken, you know. And maybe the plátano is carb heavy, but that's my only meal today. And it's already 7:08 over here. So that's not a lot of carbs. Plus, I've already done over 10,000 steps. So I'm telling you, it could be genetics, man. It could be genetics. It could be genetics. It could be my old age making it harder. Or it could just be the lack of midsection workouts. Because I seen Ryan Garcia the other day doing he had the weights with the rope, and he's like doing the sit-ups in the gym, the backwards sit-ups with the weights. So it could be that. It could be the lack of midsection workouts. Where we at? Where we at? Big Facts says, oh, Wizard Ness, $1 down. Yeah, so right now they got the $1 down promotion. Well, actually just ended at the 21st. Me and my wife went, we did a tour. It was $1 down, but it was $49 for the year. And AI is like, yo, they're gonna come out with a promotion for New Year's resolution where every year they waive the $49 if you sign up for the New Year's resolution promotion. So I'm just waiting to see, is that real? And if it is, I'm gonna sign up. And then I'm gonna try to be in the gym. You know, that's gonna be easier because I'm gonna have a partner. You know, my wife is always gonna be down to go to that gym. She ain't really down to go to the boxing gym, which I try to tell her that's what she needs, because she wants to lose more weight than I do. I wanna maintain my weight and put on muscle. So I keep telling her about the boxing cardio, and she knows. I guess it's like me with the sit-ups. I know it's hard, so I really don't do it. She knows boxing is hard, so she really doesn't do it because she's not a sweater, but she'll sweat if we're doing boxing. Annual, I gotta pay $25 a month, but that's because you got the black card. You probably chose the black card. I was thinking about the black card because I travel, so whenever I'm in Atlanta or wherever I go, I can still hit the gym, but I don't know that that's worth it to pay the extra 10 plus tax per month when I don't really fly somewhere every month. So again, I'm weighing my opportunities out here, seeing what works best for me. Attorney Billy says, sometimes it's in your head. You looked in good shape. No, I'm in good shape, but I'm not in take my shirt off shape, bro. I wanna be able to take my shirt off and be on the beach like AJ, you feel me? I want that AJ body, man. Rocky Rodriguez says, less stress. GC 143, $20 super chat. Merry Christmas, Ness, Toe. What up, champ? I appreciate you. No bombs to drop, man. They ain't got no bombs to drop when I'm going live on the phone, but you the man. We appreciate you around here. How old are you? I am 46. I'm going to turn 47, bro. The other day, I'm like, damn, I'm getting so old. Like, I'm catching up to OC and shit. I'm getting old for real. In May, I'll turn 47, bro. Okay. Okay. Oh, Rocky, we need to talk then. You see, and that's the thing. He says, holla at me. My uncle is raising English bulldogs. That's another one of my worries, right? Both of my dogs are virgins. And I don't want to give my dog to somebody that just wants to breed them. You know what I'm saying? I'm already attached. That's the bottom line. I love my dogs, and I'm thinking of the worst, right? Like, oh, I'm going to give it to this person, they're going to end up in the pound. I'm going to give it to this person, they're going to end up fucking making a puppy mill out of them, and every week they're gonna be popping out puppies. So I got to get the negativity out of my mind. Then I might be able to find them a good home. That's just it. I wish I could afford a fucking maid, and that would be it. Because that's really what I need is a maid to clean up behind their ass, but I can't afford that. Sean Supreme says the scales can be misleading. Water weight can make you think you put on more. I just use my clothes as a scale. Sean, I hear you. And bro, I had on some swimming trunks today that they aren't new, and they were small. So I'm definitely thinner, but I'm flabby. You know, push-ups ain't enough. It's just the bottom line. That's what I'm telling myself. Like, push-ups can't be enough because I don't look the way I want to look. You know what I'm saying? So I need some weights is what I think. Maybe. East Coast, $10. Salute Ness. What country would you recommend for retirement? Bro, so crazy. I was AIing it today because I haven't been to Puerto Rico in a long time. So, you know, every time we come to these countries, me and my wife, like, I try to have the conversation with her because I'm ready to go. I'm going to be real. I'm ready to go. It's more about her and whenever she's ready. So I'm always having a conversation with her like, oh, could you live here? Would you like to live here? So I compared all three, DR, Costa Rica, and PR. And it really comes down to preference. It comes down to what you like, you know, whether it's health insurance, culture, food, Medicaid. And then, you know, for DR, you gotta have street smarts. Even AI tell you that, like, you gotta have street smarts because the crime rate is high. It's like for every 100,000 people, 25 die. Not 25,000, 25. Whereas in Costa Rica, I think it's only like 12, or maybe less than that. I think it's like 5. I would have to check. Oh, matter of fact, maybe I can check because I did do it on my AI. Is this it? Let me see. Yeah. So the stats are safety, right? Yeah, so for Costa Rica, 12 out of 100,000 die from homicide, but in DR, 25 die out of 100,000 from homicide. And in Puerto Rico, 15 die from homicide. So, you know, it's really what it's up to you. You got to do your own comparisons. You got to go to all of them. I'm not bigger on any one than the other. Like, I understand that in DR, it's going to be cheaper just because it's cheaper. And in DR, you're going to get things done easier because there's more people to work. Or not willing to work, but like more people are hustlers in DR, so you're going to get shit done. But, bro, it's been beautiful here in PR. Like, the roads are like nothing I've seen. I mean, it's dope. Listen, Jamaica's another spot I would love to live too, but they just got smacked real hard. And they always get hit hard, right? So, I don't know. I ain't trying to move somewhere where I lose everything just because I moved there. So, yeah, but that's definitely my goal, man. I gotta make that life dream come true. Same way I made the Florida dream come true. Now I'm off that. I gotta make this expat, US expat living life real, bro. I got to. It just don't make no sense, man. People like me that work remotely, why is you paying these US prices, bro? Like, I don't need to be here. I don't need to be in the US. I'm just wasting money. I'm giving them all that money for no reason. You know, everything is more expensive. Tato says, need a cheat day. You sure do, man. I try not to do that weekly cheat day shit. That's another thing. Again, I think it's genetics for me or just not enough exercise. Because the eating right, I'm doing that. the eating right, I'm doing that. So it gotta be not enough exercise. Floyd made Connor eat his words, says, facts. I'm trying to get to that Shakur fight, no promises. Okay, you going to see that one live? Send it to me, B. Paulie. Send it to me, man. Floyd made Connor eat his words. Member for 3 months on the prospect level, says, Merry Christmas from 216. Salute. C-Dub says, yo, how much was the flights? Was debating on hitting PR for Christmas, ended up hitting Myrtle Beach instead. So, you know I use Southwest, bro. So my shit was with points. And I want to say, I think it was like $540 was my flight. But remember, my wife travels for free, so it's always good. So for me, you split that in half. So we paid like $260 maybe, right? Not even. I said 540. Yeah, so like 260 per flight. If you think about it like that, in actuality, it was only one flight, and my wife travels for free because she's my companion. But if you look at what I paid and you break it down for two of us, it's like it was like $200 and some change each flight. But technically, it was one flight. So remember that. How is Myrtle Beach though? I'm sure that water's not as warm as this water, and that's my thing. Like, I don't want to even feel the winter. You feel me? Like, fuck the winter. I hate the fucking snow. I used to love the snow as a kid. I hate the snow now. I'd rather be in the sun than the sand. Okay, so Floyd made Connor eat his words, got his right leg, left bicep slightly injured. Okay, he says, I got the look, I'm just putting it together. I need to be there, bro, believe me. I hate that, that life is like this, right? Up and down, because last year we was in DR for December, and man, I was in way better shape. I mean, I was doing 250, 300 push-ups a day. I just looked better. I didn't have the six pack, but my chest was looking better, arms was looking better. Shit, I was in DR with my shirt off, not no six pack, but definitely had my shirt off and wasn't embarrassed. I need to get back to that. Polo Buck says, stomach work is always painful. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. Earthquake says calisthenics is the way. I don't know. Now again, since I'm recovering and I'm following my protocol, I'm not able to do pull-ups. Last year, I was doing pull-ups and push-ups, not really dips, but I do fuck with calisthenics and I do believe in them, but right now, I just feel like that takes longer. Because even back in December when my numbers was really dope in terms of reps, I still wasn't as, I ain't look like old Wizard. Old Wizard, where you at? I ain't look like you feel me? So, I don't know, man. I need a little booster. I need something, something I'm doing wrong. Something needs to be tweaked. Rocky Rodriguez says, just came back from Costa Rica, almost like the U.S., maybe safer than some cities. No, I love Costa Rica. I was in Jaco and, San Jose. I was trying to go this year to Costa Rica to the other side. I think it's called Lima or some shit like that. That's where the better beaches are, the swimmable beaches. Where I was at, those are the surfing beaches. You got to be careful if you ain't a surfer. So, yeah, but it was just too expensive to fly to that other part of the island. It was crazy. And then driving there wasn't going, like landing in San Jose and driving it wasn't making no sense. So we skipped that. B. Paulie says, do resistance bands workouts too. Yeah, again, I got to get in the gym to get all this equipment you talking about, man. until they come out with my waive the $49 annual fee. You know, we working with the push-ups indoors. Ryan from the 6, what up, Ryan? He said Jamaica might be cheap right now, but that's the first time a big hurricane hit the land in Jamaica. It usually passes by. I don't know, man. I feel like I seen some other shit smack Jamaica, but believe me, if I could live in the grill, I'd be a happy motherfucker. I love Negril. I mean, in theory, right? I love Negril on a vacation standpoint. I haven't lived there to know what the infrastructure's like and know if they're gonna have the stores and shit I need. But that 7 Mile beach, man, I would wake up happy every day. Rocky Rodriguez says, stretch your coin, bruh. Tell me about it. People don't get that. That's why I moved to Florida. Fuck living next to New York. I was like 12 miles, 18 miles at the furthest from New York. I could take the Holland, the Lincoln, the George Washington, the Verrazano. That's how remote I was. I could choose which one of those I wanted to take. But you paying for that. You paying for being that close to New York City, man. Wait, oh, what is it? You 270? Nah, what's this 270 about? You're gonna have to give me context. What the fuck is 270? You ain't no way you 270. If you 270, you on them roids. You on them roids. And I want some. I want that Ryan, that strong. Man, I don't get in the water. I just look at it. I lived in Hawaii and learned quick. The ocean ain't no hoe. AC Dub, you ain't lying, man. I learned my lesson with the beach too in Mexico for the 2019 Cancun WBC convention. I almost died, man. That I wanted to kill the lifeguard. He telling me from the shore to swim a certain way. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm drowning. My wife yelling at him to come save me. The nigga wouldn't jump in that water to save me, bro. Luckily, God ain't want me to die that day and brought me back to shore. But I was exhausted by the time I got there. So tired. I couldn't even fight the nigga. I wanted to kill him. I'm telling you, I wanted to kill him because it's like you see somebody asking for help, you ain't doing shit. So either he was a fake lifeguard or he just wasn't fucking with it. I don't know, but I promise you, if I wasn't as exhausted, I would have been all up top tied that motherfucker head trying to let me die like that. B. Paulie said you got to do different types of push-ups, not just the same ones, hit different parts of the chest. I hear you on that, but the ones I'm doing, them shits need to show some signs of progress before you switch. You feel me? Like you should be able to see the hardness. I only see the hardness. If I do 35 right now, I'm gonna have to pump. But it's not like right now I got that shape. If I do my 35, then I got the shape I like. So it's like you gotta constantly do them. But hey, man. Finding Adrian said, Ness said, F this vacation, let's get back to some boxing. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, it's because I love boxing. So being away and watching my timeline, watching X and Instagram consistently, because even though I'm out here, I'm still posting. You know, I'm still posting to Instagram, still posting to TikTok, still posting to X, formerly known as Twitter. So once I open that app, you know, it's hitting me with everything that's happening. And I'm like, damn, Keyshawn want to fight Dev? Damn, Eddie said he can't afford to make Devin and Crocker? Damn, Jermaine Teller saying he'll move up to 47 and fight Devin? It's just so much shit happening right now. B. Paulie said, your body don't lie, listen to your body. I don't know what you mean by that. My body ain't telling me shit. It definitely ain't telling me what push-ups to do and what push-ups is working, so I don't know. Ain't no, but that's facts. Oh, Wizard, seems like you forgot a whole word right there. Yeah, I know the incline is for the top of the chest and the decline's for the lower part. But that's what I'm saying. I gotta be doing the flat ones on the regular floor for a minute. And I feel like I need to be doing a good amount of those. Just the other day, I was going to check, like, yo, am I wasting my time? Like, is 100 push-ups even going to make a physical difference? I was going to AI that, and I never got around to it, but that's my worry. Like, all these, yeah, I see it in my arms, but that's the easiest muscle for me to grow. I want to see that shit in my chest. But yeah. B. Paulie sent me some YouTube video. He said, do this 4 to 5 nights a week. Lord of mercy. Like, that's easy. You know, again, once you in the gym, and those things become easy. But I got to get back in that gym. Lord of mercy. My Yoga 2.0 said 150 for a week, then go to 300. You a strong man. You a strong man. I'm taking my time, like I said, you know, recovering from the shoulder. Just the other day, I was clearing out the garage. We was making some space, and I lifted some shit up, and I felt the pain, man. I'm not trying to re-damage my shit. I'm taking it easy and nice and slow, man, nice and slow. It could be part of the laziness. It could be part of the paranoia. I really don't know, but I'm not trying to go crazy off the rip. He says, off the cups or elevated where you can go beyond your palms on the way down. You know, I have the, what's that called? The parallel bars? That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word. Just the other day, like I said, I was clearing out the garage and my wife said, you keeping these? And I'm like, yeah, I ain't want to throw them out. Because you do get lower. You know, if you do your push-ups on something, then you got them extra inches to go past the bar, or under the bar, should I say. But, yeah. OC said, get one of them push-up boards. That's what I use. OC, I ain't see you with no chest, man. I ain't see you with no chest. Nah, I'm fucking with you, man. Fucking with you. Yeah, that's what it is. Parallel. Parallel. I got those nice ones. That's when I was fucking with Wilder. I used to be doing so many. I wish I could get back to that, bro. I was doing like 25 pull-ups with the 45-pound vest, hella push-ups, and I could do at least like a broken handstand push-up on those parallel bars, but those were the days. I'm far from that right now. Oh, Wizard said, let me know when you're ready for a 6-week program. I got you. What do you mean by that? Because you and Star both say the same thing. And I'm just trying to figure out, what are you going to tweak that I'm already doing? It's got to be the exercises that you're going to give me because, again, I just feel like diet, I'm on point, bro. I'm even drinking collagen at night with the protein. You know, I'm not eating none of those sweet, no mangoes, no pineapples, none of them sugary fruits either. Like, I'm telling you, it's weird. B. Paulie said, do slow reps, that's how you get the pump. Well, that's what I have been doing. I don't know if you've been listening to the show. I definitely changed because back when I was doing them last year, I was just trying to get to 100. So I would do them faster. Now I'm doing them slower because I want to make sure I build more muscle. We got Sin City, Los. Los, you still ain't telling me if you're going to come to Orlando and be an official, man. I know you an official. Right now we got Wayne Bailey and we got Malcolm signed up. 2 dudes from the community, man. We need more community officials to join Border Wars as officials, man. I know you did Las Vegas and that was local to you, so I get it. But if it's in the cards and you can make it to Orlando, man, you should come rock out with us. But he says, what are you looking forward to the most in boxing in 2026? 2025 was a good year. I mean, look, I want to see Hitchens Devin, Keyshawn Devin. I'll take Frank Martin, Devin. These dudes need to move up and get with the program. You know, welterweight could be the new big division again if they all move up. So Wizard says it'll be the exercise, the sets, and the rep counts. So when I was doing heavy, I was doing 6 to 8. Because I think it's Mike Myers, you know, famous body workout dude. He's been the one pushing the whole 6 to 8 rep heavy. But I hurt my shoulder fucking with them damn weights. So now when I get back in the gym, I don't plan on putting nothing above my head heavy. I'm just not trying to fuck up my shoulders again. So I'm not gonna be doing no military press heavy. And I'm not gonna be doing no incline bench. Incline bench heavy. I'm gonna just be very careful, bro. I'm not trying to re-injure my shoulder. Wizard says, that'll be the difference in what you're doing. B. Paulie says, Frank versus Devin is a tough fight. That's a good fight, and Frank could talk some shit. Devin need to offer him a shot. He's a good B-side. He already fought Tank, and he's a good shit talker. B. Paulie says, resistance bands, very low chance of injury. The issue is the muscle building, right? I want to look physically more brolic, you know what I'm saying? Is bands gonna do that? Is calisthenics gonna do that? I feel like I need the heavyweight to get swole. I mean, that's what they've always been saying, right? Heavier the weight, the swoller you get. Is that like an abbreviation? He said going heavy is for PRs. Do you mean pros? Or powerlifting, and even that is only 1 to 3 rep max. 5 because the injury risk is higher going heavy. It's Cannons. Ness, happy holidays. Salute, salute. B. Paulie says, time under tension with resistance bands. Time under tensions with resistance bands. I don't know what you mean. No, it's about time under tension. Oh, PR stands for personal records. Shout out to Wizard and B. Paulie. Both them dudes in great shape. So I hear y'all. But Wizard look like he genetics, man. I ain't on front. I ain't saying you ain't working. When I say genetics, I know people right away take that as a shot. Like, nah, I'm putting in that work. Of course you are. But genetically, your body rips up easier. Bro, I haven't seen a 6-pack in forever. And the last time I had a 4-pack was 2017. I was still in Jersey. I was working out at Shadeza Gym, and I was really getting in. And I wasn't doing the sit-ups. I was doing them knee to chests, like, you know, what do you call it? You're kind of in that V position, and you bringing your stomach to your knees. You know what I'm saying? You kind of going like this is your back, these are your legs, and you just bringing it to your chest. That shit worked, but for the 4 top, not for the lowers. But they always say that the lowers are the hardest part to get, so maybe it was working for the lower part, but it's just, you know, it's harder to get them last 2. Atheist Ghostbusters, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Mr. Gibbs, salute to you, champ. Merry Christmas to you and yours. I appreciate you. My Yoga 2.0 says, it's therapeutic intention to start the recovery so you can perform better the next day. Intention. Did you mean intention? I don't know. But Owe says, nah, I'm definitely genetically blessed. However, I worked to gain the size. As a kid, I was a toothpick. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like my son got the right genetics, but he ain't putting on the weight though. But he's ripped, you know. At that lean, he's lean and ripped. But he wants to gain weight as well. Mayorga says, in living color voice. Rocky Rodriguez, spam lateral raises instead of push-up sides, Ness? Did you misspell that? He says spam lateral raises instead of push-up sides. Ness, I don't know what you meant, Rocky. But Rocky got some big ass shoulders too. You fuck around and know what you talking about. I ain't see the stomach, but you was definitely in better shape than James when y'all fought. So, salute. Push-ups. Okay, so he did misspell it. So, rereading that, he says spam lateral raises instead of push-ups. Still don't know what you mean by lateral raises. Let me Google that. The fuck is lateral raises? Are you talking about getting on an incline? Cable lateral raises, upright, rows, wide grip, thumb raises, unique lateral raises, alternatives to grow your shoulder. Yeah, look, he giving them recommendations for them damn shoulders he got, because that say shoulders. That should say shoulders. I'm not seeing, okay, mind muscle contention squeeze. No, I don't see what muscle group is hitting other than the shoulders. See, lateral raises for wide defined shoulders, middle delts. Okay, improving shoulder stability and correcting imbalances, even though compound presses hit shoulders too. Hey man, we're gonna have to get on all that. We're gonna have to get on all that. Like I said, let me see if it came out, because Planet Fitness, I'm waiting on them to put it out. It says $1 down, cancel at any time. Deal ends December 31st. Additional fees. See, I don't want the additional fees, bruh. I don't want the additional fees. I want that wave $49, man. Come on. They wildin'. Yeah, you see, both of them still got the annual fee on my club anyway. I need that corporate wave the $50, man. I need to get that wave. I need a manager, because I feel like AI said if you go into the club and they don't have it, some managers could give you the wave $50 fee if they want you to sign up. That motherfucker, when I asked him, I'm like, yo, we want to sign up, you don't got the wave? He like, nope. And still gave us the tour, but he ain't never talk about waiving that fee. And I know it's not a lot, it's only $50, but man, the fuck? I ain't trying to sign up and then they do come out with the discount, right? Like, because again, typically they usually come out with that New Year's resolution deal. And that's what I want. Give me my New Year's resolution deal, man. Everybody else gonna sign up with it. B. Paulie says, good tip, bro. Shoulders, champ. You'll look bigger. Yeah, I mean, you right. I do need to get my shoulders up because your shirts fit better. As a man, your shirts look better if you got bigger shoulders. So I'm going to pay attention to that. But you can't deny that men love to have their chests, biceps look the best. So I you know, like I said, man, I gotta get in that gym, bro. I gotta get in that gym. But listen, I'm gonna wrap it up. The wifey already knocking on the door. She ready to go out for the night. We haven't eaten. Like I said, we only ate once today. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to do more. This is technically only my second day here, so I'm not doing too bad. I missed yesterday. I was trying to do yesterday. That ain't happened. But I did today. So I'm gonna try and do something every day. Nothing crazy, nothing on a schedule, It's going to be sporadic. When I can, we going to do it. Nah, B. Paulie, thank you for all the advice. You got my number. I seen the workout you sent me. I'm definitely going to be hitting you up. Oh, Wizard, hit me up, man. Send me your number. Stop playing. What we got? Whose message was under review? Puerto Rico. Toma. What up, honey badger? Peace, Rocky. I appreciate y'all. ITBV fam, we right back at it. Hopefully tomorrow sometime. But I appreciate every one of y'all. Happy holidays. For everybody's going to listen to this on a playback, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.